we gonna do Like You're Driving Strangers. That was not on the itinerary. And it's so dark and a serial killer comes. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna stop. No, but seriously, so excited to talk about road trip planning today. You know, it's a new year, new adventures, new memories. Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. No, but really, hit that subscribe button. Disclaimer, if you haven't watched my road trip, either part 1 or part 2, you should watch both. But if you haven't watched either one of them, I'll link it right here so you guys can go ahead and check it out. It's super important because you won't know what I'm talking about if you don't watch those videos. So go watch them and let's get right into it. I will start off by saying a road trip is the safest way to travel in this pandemic. So don't think that like you're breaking like the social code by taking a road trip. Like, no, it's the safest way to travel. But if you want the tips on how to have an amazing, planned, disaster-proof, aesthetically pleasing, fashionable, cute, Instagram-worthy, stay tuned and let's get right into it. Plan your itinerary ahead of time. Y'all, when I tell you, we literally had a Google Doc and an Excel sheet so the Excel sheet had our budget and the Google Doc had tables of each place that we were going. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, all of the days, all of the locations, what time we were getting there, what time we were leaving, the possible activities we could do there, we were gonna eat when we were there. Like, we planned it to a T. So the first thing I would recommend is looking at a map of the United States. I don't know if you're doing a cross-country road trip or just like a mini road trip to like a different state. Either way, just look at a map, see your starting destination, see your ending destination, look at the locations that you want to get to, and figure out the most direct route that's not like circuitous or like roundabout that allow you to hit all of those stops but still get to your destination at a proper time. For example, we were starting at San Francisco. We wanted to get to Atlanta, Georgia. So we took a map and we looked at, okay, bet. You know, we had to start in California, we had to go through Arizona, got to go through New Mexico. We couldn't go to Montana because you would have to go all the way up to go to Montana. That would take way too much time. So, you know, you just have to be smart about things like that. So highly recommend doing that to find your route. And also, once you find the places that you want to go to, the states or the cities, whatever, go on Pinterest. Go on Pinterest and search up, for example, one of the towns was Albuquerque. Albuquerque bucket list for a weekend, like something like that. We found so many articles that we looked through of bloggers, vloggers, people who went there and they said these are our favorite spots. I think that Pinterest is better than like just going on Google and searching up what to do in Albuquerque because it doesn't have that human touch, you know? Like, I don't know like who compiles those lists on those websites, but they just be boring stuff. Like, no, like go to somebody who's actually been there. So give enough time for each place, because if there's anything that I would change about the road trip is that we would spend more time at the fun like places. We only had like a day, so a day at each place, 2 days at some places, but mainly a day at each place. So it was just kind of stressful, just being on the road constantly, and I wish we had more time to soak in, you know, the actual location. So that's something I would change. Give enough time for the places that you really want to go. Also, when deciding which places to stay, we knew that we couldn't drive hours upon hours upon hours at a time. I think the max time we drove consecutively was 8 hours, but each night we knew we had to stop at somewhere and get some rest. We really liked Airbnbs because you were able to see more of the place and get a feel of like its aesthetic rather than a hotel where you're just in a hotel. But get Airbnbs or hotel, whatever, with flexible cancellation. Plan your itinerary ahead of time. Go on Pinterest to find activities to do. Know the states and locations that you want to visit and make sure it makes sense on the route that you're going on. And find Airbnbs with flexible cancellation. Choose your vehicle wisely, y'all. It's a road trip, y'all. Like, you are going to be in your vehicle probably half, if not 75% of the time. Make sure you're in a car that's comfortable, that's safe, that's not going to break down on you, that has roadside assistance, like things like that. Right before we went on the trip, we made sure to get the car like tuned up, fluids checked, tires checked, brakes checked, all those things. Like, safety is so important. Like, don't just be like, oh, we're just going on a road trip. Like,
oh, we about to have fun. Like,
Yes, have fun, but like be safe. Like that's so important. You need a reliable transportation. You need something that you're gonna be comfortable in because you're gonna be in the car a lot. A lot. It's probably one of the most important, if not the most important thing. Choose the right road trip crew. You will be in a car or a hotel with people for a long amount of time. You want somebody or some people that are going to be accommodating, compromising, flexible, have a good attitude, know how to have fun, know how to chill and go to sleep when it's time to go to sleep. Like, you want to be with people that, you know, you can see yourself spending a long amount of time with. Shout out to Zayla and Julian, the best road trip crew ever. This is not to say y'all don't have like little arguments or disagreements. Like that's fine. Like we're human. Like conflict is normal. But you don't want somebody who's gonna be stubborn, like, oh, I'm gonna do things my way, or wake up with a bad attitude every day. Like that's just not cute. It's not cute. Also think about, you know, you're gonna be in a cramped car. The larger the group, the more compromise, the more opinions. So just think about those things. Like don't just say, oh, she's cute. Oh, he's cute. Knows how to have fun. Let's go on a road trip together. Like it doesn't work like that. The crew is going to make or break your experience, y'all. Like I'm telling you, like my crew, you know, we all like love aesthetics and like photo shoots and stuff like that. So we didn't get annoyed when we always asked each other for like pictures. Like, hey, can you take 300 pictures of me? Like that's not even a joke. Like we took so many pictures, but we knew that we wouldn't get annoyed because we all value that. I'm so happy I had the right group of people to do that with. So definitely choose the right people. So final prep, like get your car checked, double check before the trip, tire rotation, fluids checked, all those things. Like make sure you're good on that front. Or whatever activities you want to do, know if you have to book them before or if you can just get there and have them. Double check each reservation you booked. Make sure it's not canceled because you never know what comes up due to COVID. So double check and triple check reservations and whatever activities you be prepared for different weather in different states, y'all. But try to check the weather and know what weather conditions you're going to be in. I brought way too many winter clothes when it was super sunny in like California. I don't know why I thought it was going to be cold. And it was super hot and I had winter clothes. So double check the weather conditions for that. Download offline maps. Google Maps. I don't know exactly how to do it, but if you search it up, search how to download Google offline maps, you'll find that Google has, you know, whatever location you're trying to go to, whether or not you have service, you'll be able to download the map and use it. Y'all, this saved our butts because the first night we were driving to Death Valley, we did not have service and we did not know where we were going. Download music, download Netflix shows, man. When I tell you, you know when you're just like staring out into the distance in a car, you feel like you're in a movie, like the tune's playing. I couldn't do that because I didn't download music. I had no service, so I had to just listen in silence or like listen to whatever Zayla played. Zayla, I love your music tape. Like download music, download Netflix shows, whatever's gonna keep you occupied. Get loungewear, get comfy clothes, mask, get extra mask. Y'all, I can't tell you how many times I lost my mask. Get hand sanitizer, get a spare key for your car, super important. Get toilet paper, snacks. If you wear glasses, bring backup glasses, bring contact, emergency kit, whatever. If you have asthma, bring a backup asthma kit. Like just bring backups, be over prepared. Also, when it comes to packing the car, pack the car 2 nights before because then you'll know, okay, bet we actually need this. Oh wait, no, I don't need this. Things that I wish I knew. Have bags that are easy to load and unload. Y'all, when I tell you I'm the worst packer, I invested in like a hair bag, I invested in a makeup bag and a toiletries bag. So buy bags that are efficient, they're easy to load and unload. Bring a water bottle. Have like a Hydro Flask bottle that stays cold or stays hot depending on what you put in it. That saved my life. Have one person pay for everything. Zayla was the person who like paid for everything and we just paid her back later on. It made things so much easier. Get gas before it's about to run out. You never know when you're gonna get to you never know when you're gonna see another gas station. Like get gas if anything at like 3/4 tank because y'all, we were running out of gas. It was the middle of the night, like 12 a.m. We could not find a gas station. We were freaking out. Like what if you get stopped on the road and it's so dark and a serial killer comes? Oh my gosh. Just kidding. God forbid that will never happen. But get gas before it gets low. And last but not least, have fun. This is about to be so fun. Like road trips are so fun. You learn so much about yourself. You get to see new places that you've never been on the road. Like it's different than a plane because the plane you can't really see nothing. You're in the clouds. But on a road trip you can see everything. You can see the topography. You can see the landscape. You can see the people. Like it's just so fun. Be practical, but also be fun and spontaneous. We gonna do when you arrive with strangers. That was not on the itinerary. Have a plan, but just be flexible. something is bound to change. Something is bound to change. God forbid, nothing will go wrong on y'all's trips because you will be okay. God got you. Yeah, man, like that's just it. Like I hope this is helpful. If you guys have any other questions, please let me know. Leave them in the comments. And do you have tips that I forgot to include that you want everyone else to know? Leave it in the comments below. Like, let's exchange knowledge, you know? Like we all out here trying to have fun and be safe in this pandemic. But I really hope this was helpful. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing road trip. And until next time, bye y'all.